Welcome to Christie's Stampin' Spot. I hope everyone is having a great day. So we're going to play with the Gilded Leafing today. So let me just make sure I've got all my stuff set up here. My comments on. And it looks like everything looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you down. My daughter was going to check to make sure that the sound is right. Finally. Looks like it's good. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn you guys down. Wow, so I've got quite a bit of stuff. I'll have to go on a little bit later with some unboxing about some of the new products that I've gotten since I was on last week. But if you haven't gotten one of these fabulous new January to June mini catalogs, and you don't have a demonstrator and live here in the US, definitely email me. I'll put my link in the description at the end so that you can email me so you can get one of these, because I'll mail you one. Or I'll also have the link to the PDF copy so that you can look at it right away, either one. And we're going to actually play with this fabulous product right here. Now, I have not played with it before, nor have I played with any of the gold foiling stuff before, leafing. So this will be really fun, especially now. So I am no longer in my purple cast. They gave me an exoskeleton cast, and so it's black. They did that this morning. So I'm going to be in this for at least another 3 weeks. So then they'll do 2 more x-rays and see if I'm ever going to get out of it. But this is so I don't injure it again or more. But it looked pretty good, so they were happy I'd have to stay in that cast. But anyway, so we're going to play with that today. And so the gold foiling is actually a part of our fine art. It is the Fine Art Floral Suite. So you can find it and the heat and stick on page 33 of the January to June catalog. Now, I went on and looked right before I came on, and it is actually on back order. So if you comment on here, you can possibly win this, and then you can get another another chance if you share as well. So I'm going to start trying to do try to be better at chatting on my Facebook Lives. So definitely leave me a comment, and I'm going to give away one, because since you can't get it yet, it's back ordered. Although they're not back ordered for very long. I don't remember how long it's going to be on, but I can send that in the mail to you. So we're going to get started. Oh my goodness. So I love this suite. Love this suite. So the things that you're going to need to be able to use your gilded foiling. Okay, and then don't forget it's celebration. Yay, love celebration. Okay, so you're going to need a stamp set. So for what I'm going to try today is we're going to use one that's the 2-step. So I'm going to stamp the first in the color. I'm going to use my Rich Raspberry. And then I'm going to stamp the second set with my Versamark. And that's actually what I'm going to do the heat and stick to. And that's what I'm going to use for the gold foiling. And the second thing, so you're going to need some heat and stick powder, which we sell. It's on that page 33. And it's going to go on just like embossing. So to use this, you need your Versamark, and you're going to need your embossing tool. So I actually have my embossing tool ready. It's not hot. And a sponge. Okay. It also, I'm also going to try to show you guys to do the foiling with, what is it called? I'm never going to, leafing. The leafing with the tear and tape. So I cut up a piece of this really gorgeous, the True Love DSP. So we're going to try to do it like we were going to piece it together, almost like a scrappy technique, and then with this in the middle. So you have the gold, and that way I'll make a card later with the gold foil behind it. So it'll be pretty. So you'll look forward to that. I would make it now, but I'm not sure. I am really tired. I was surprised how much. I don't know if anyone's ever had a cast and had one come off. When they get out that saw and they cut it, it was so scary, but it went fine. But man, stress level was high. My blood pressure was a little high. So anyway, so let's get started. Now, like I said, I have not opened my Gilded Leafing. So they said that you needed a container, that it wasn't all going to go back in here. So I did see that some people don't have as much kaboom, and some people have, I think my upline Karen said hers barely poofed out. When Shelly and Sarah did it for on our on stage, it was huge, and it was in this big, huge container, and it didn't go back in. So I got my big shoebox container. So you'll need a shoebox container when you open this thing up, because it's supposed to be making a huge mess. All right, so you guys ready? Let's see how that goes. If I can open it, hopefully. Oh. Okay, look at that. So it doesn't, mine is not, it is pointing out a little bit, and it is already getting messy, but it is not like kabooming out. So I wonder if it's because of my altitude. Who knows why? But I still have it in a container to keep it. Oh, it's so pretty. So it's really soft. Like they mentioned, it's really, really soft. It's really pretty. Oh, it's so pretty, and it looks different than embossing. Okay, so let's gently move this aside. So I'm going to put my lid down, and I'm just going to move this over here to the side where it won't get in the way. Okay, so I'm going to use the images from these super cute stamps from the stamp set. I love the stamp set. Oh, hi, Karen. So I love this stamp set, the art gallery. It's one of our new ones. It's in there, and again, this is the fine art suite. Okay, so let's first, I've just got a piece of regular Whisper White. I'm going to use my Rich Razzleberry. And I actually am using this with the old case because it's easier for me to open with my hands. So I want to get this on here nice. And so I'm going to stamp this right in the middle because I'm going to be able to die cut it out later. So I have a mat down, but if you don't have a mat, whenever you're using the photopolymer, it's always good to use one of your Stampin' Pierce mats, especially if it has really wide, it's not super fine. Sometimes you need it so it looks good. There's my super pretty, oh my goodness. Okay, and then we're going to take the Versamark. We're going to, now I need to put my glasses on. We are going to put over, make sure it's really juicy. I thought this was my really juicy one. Cover that back up. And then I'm just going to stamp it right here on top. Ooh, I can hear that go. Okay, and so this is my heat embossing powder. So I actually have a piece of scrap paper that I'm going to use too. And this is the heat emboss. Let's see if I can get it. Now, I didn't open this beforehand, which I probably should have, because it's got a little protective thing, but I've got it under there. Okay, so I'm just going to pour it over top of the Versamark. And let's see here. I'm going to try to get it on back into this. I'm not going to get it all the way. But look, it looks really good. You guys see that? And then, see, I got a little bit more. So I got a really good coverage on there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this away. Definitely want to make sure you get your powder, whether you're embossing or your heat and stick or glitter, whatever you're adding, kind of away from the area you're going to heat emboss, so you don't have a huge mess. You don't want to, because it is hot, but it also will blow everywhere. I'm going to set that over here. Okay, so here's my thing. So now I'm going to try, actually my mic is over here, so I'm going to come across my body here and heat it. So you know when you use your heat tool, you need to heat it for a little bit. We have two different sections on ours. We have two different buttons, one for hot and one for it's not as hot. Give it a few seconds to heat up, and then let's see if you guys can see that. You see how the white just goes away? Oh, there it goes. Awesome. Okay, and then we're supposed to just, now they had it all out, so it just kind of went everywhere. So I'm just going to dip my paper into the top, just like this. See that? Now, they said to also push it a little bit. You want to tap it down so that it adheres to your heat and stick. Tap it down a little bit. Doo-doo-doo. And then you can use your sponge and kind of gently get the excess off. There we go. Oh my goodness. Ah! That is so awesome. Look how pretty that is. That is fabulous. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see that? So awesome. I love it, love it, love it. So pretty. And that was it wasn't too painful at all. You definitely need to have like the little sponge so you can get some of it off so you don't, when people get the card, you're not getting gold, this gold leafing everywhere. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Can you guys see that sheen? Oh, so pretty. Okay, so that is just with the Versamark. Now let's see if we can do it with the other. Okay, so let me set this aside so it's out of my space. Oop, and look, look, I've got a little bit here. So even though mine didn't go kaboom and it was like huge, because I was prepared, it did, however, it is escaping the box. Okay, so this is for my emboss. All right, so now, actually I can move this, actually move my thing out of the way so it would be easier for me. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to do with the tear and tape. So if you don't have an embossing, the heat tool, or all the other, the heat and stick, which you can still get, and the Versamark, which you also can get. What if you want to just use your tear and tape? So I also heard you can use the adhesive strips, or that we sometimes put those sheets we put stuff on, that sometimes works too. So I haven't tried that, but hopefully, let's see. I've heard that works good too. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put some pieces on here, and I've cut it. I'm gonna leave a little bit of. I'm gonna put some tear and tape on here and over here, so I can do the edges first, and then I'm going to use the tear and tape to build it on here, and then expose some of the tear and tape in between for it to adhere the gold leafing. Okay, so let's see how that works. So it might be a little bit more difficult for me with my hand at a cast, but let's see if I can get it. Okay, so I think I need a little bit more right here on this edge. I didn't get all the way to the edge. So this is actually going to adhere my paper to my cardstock. So I am using just a regular piece of Whisper White, and this one is a 4 by 5.5. So I can layer it with a little bit of foil behind it. I'll probably do the foil, make a foil frame that's, I don't know, not, well, you can always cut this down too, but okay, so I'm going to get it right to the edge. Hopefully, you can get it right to the edge. Yay! Ooh. Okay, so then let's do the other side. So I'm not going to do it. Actually, you know what? I don't think I want to do the edge. Oh, I do. But I want it, so this is the back edge. So I'm going to actually go about a quarter, so a quarter of it's hanging off. That way I have enough in between here. Actually, I'll do a 1/2 inch. So I want a lot of gold foiling, right? So I can cut this part off. That way I have kind of, this is where I want it to go. Okay. So then I'm going to just take my tear and tape. I'm just going to attach it to the edge. I'm going to overlap it with that. Then, oh, let's see if I can get it up. There we go. And then, what did I do with the other piece? Okay, and you shouldn't move it all away. But where it goes, there we go. So I'm leaving this space in between here, and that's actually where the gold foiling is going to go. And then, of course, you can trim it up, which is what I'm going to do after I'm done. Because, oh, I am not getting it exact with my arm. But it should be pretty close. I love this. So this is the DSP that's the True Love. That's a part of that, I think it's like Forever and Always Sweet, or I'll Always Love You Sweet, which is the first one in the catalog. I did not get that on top as well as I should have. You gotta make sure you lap. So I got it there was too much gap, and it's not gonna hold my cardstock down, my DSP down. Okay, there we go. Bien. Okay, and then let's do the next piece. Nice. Okay. Do. Looks like maybe I did too much on this one side. Over here. It goes like that. Nope, it doesn't go that way. It goes this way. I'm missing one of the... Okay. Let's see here if I can fix it. Let's do this one. Should have done. So I'm not very good with the scrappy technique, as you can tell. That's not actually my best. Okay, let's see. Can I lift this up? I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. Ah! Okay. And then I got it stuck to here. Okay. Alright, let me cut it. Oh, that's awesome, Christy. Okay. My tear and tape is out of control. Because I did it that way. Oh, my gap is too much. Okay. Now, I will do it like that. So let's see. I want it to be like that, but it's too much. It's almost like I got it cut it the wrong way. Okay, that looks like that's better. And I will trim it off the other way. There we go. So I'm just going to trim this part off and trim off the edges. And that looks so much better. Awesome sauce. Okay, so there we go. So now I have it on there. As you can see, it's a little trial and error. But now I'm going to do the same thing I did with the heat emboss. But I'm going to do, or the heat and stick, I'm going to just tap it in to the foiling. Just like that. And then you're going to rub it in onto the tear and tape. Ah. Let's see, how's that going? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That looks really cool. Oh, I love it. Okay. Then I guess I can use this to get the rest. Oops, I have to. A little bit hard for me to maneuver with my hand, but look at that. It's just, this works really nice with the sponge. And I am, as you can see, catching it inside here, although some of it's escaping. As you can see that it's really, okay, and then I'm going to stick the other one down. Do-do-do. Oh my goodness, look at that. Awesome. Oh, that looks great. Look at that. Okay, and then just, so you can see, so you just need to make sure you've pressed it on good. And I use my finger, but using the edge of the sponge works just as good. And I can see now you need this to catch it because it gets everywhere. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. How awesome is that? Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. Okay, so I'm going to get more of this off here. Let's see, where am I at? Oh, only 20 minutes. I can cut this up and show you guys what it would look like on a card front. That's so fabulous. Okay. And then I'm going to kind of put that on there in case something happens, like I knock it over. Because that would be horrible if I knock it over on it and get gold leafing all over the house. I don't think I'd ever clean that up. Oh my gosh, that looks so awesome. So if you don't have all the stuff, now you can see it escaped a little bit into my workspace, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think I had more trouble with the tear and tape than I did with the foil, the leafing. Okay, so let me grab my Oy. And I'm so not used to not having both hands. Let me grab my trimmer. And you can see you can trim this up very nice. Look at that! Oh my goodness, that's fabulous. And even it all up. Super nice. It doesn't matter if you're really bad with the scrappy technique as I am. You can straighten it up nice and try to get it so it's on a, there we go. And then you can make, oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so, so pretty. And then we can put that on a card front with put the gold foil paper behind it, and then put it on black. That will be beautiful. And then again, this is the one with, so this is with the tear and tape. As you can see, that's gorgeous. And then this is with doing the heat and stick and emboss. I bet you could probably just go wild with that tear and tape. I mean, more wild than I did, and create your own fabulous design. That is so awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick look at using the gold leafing. And please leave some comments. And next week I will pick I'll pick somebody to win, and I'll send them some of this fabulous gold leafing. I won't always do a huge thing, but this is left over from my one of the things I was going to do for my catalog kickoff. So I will have, it'll be on here, and it will be on my YouTube channel. So I'll look at all those right before I go live next week and pick 2 names. And you can still go on the mini catalog and my thing and look at it. But from last week, I'm going to send Lisa and Joe, or Linda and, no, it's not Linda, it's Laura. Let me see, I wrote it down. Yeah, it's Laura and Joni will be getting the resin hearts, and one of them will get the resin hearts and the other will get the opals. I'm pretty sure Laura got the resin hearts and Joni got the opals, which are my favorite. I love those. Although I love the hearts, and I wanted to show you the snails that it goes with the snail mail. Also, if you go on my YouTube channel and you watch the my catalog walkthrough, I have actually put all the times in. So if you are interested in only seeing certain pieces, the little timestamps are down there and you can click it and it'll go straight to that part of the video, which I thought was super cool that they do that. It doesn't do that here on Facebook, but it does do that on YouTube, so that's pretty awesome. So definitely go on and make sure you comment and share and then next Tuesday or next Thursday I will give out this one and get that in the mail. Okay, so a few things. I can figure out how to change my, here we go. So right now we're in the January 11th to February 10th is the new paper pumpkin for February, and it is this gorgeous, it's like a sympathy comforting set. It's really pretty, and that's going on now until February 10th, so you can go on and get that, which is super awesome. And then I wanted to show you guys, after I'm done, I'll show you the other thing. And then, of course, any order that you make during celebration with me, it doesn't matter that the size, I will send you this free Dandy Garden tutorial bundle. So, and there's my host code right here. And make sure when you're doing it, you've got my host code, and it'll say you're shopping with Christy Cridley. That's me. So I can get, and I will get this in. This is emailed to you, and it's 62 tutorials. So it's pretty awesome with the Dandy Garden. And then, oh my gosh, this was the add-on. So if you haven't seen the add-on for the February kit yet, we haven't gotten our kits, or not February, the January kit. But this was the add-on. Oh my gosh, are these cute? They make these little tiny little boxes. How super sweet are these? So it's black dots, and it's got kind of an interesting texture on the white. And look at that. They're like mini, super mini paper pumpkin boxes, because we do have mini ones that fit the note cards. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. And then so it comes with 20 boxes and labels, and then it has the little snails with the he's got the blue shell or the red shell. That's are these, and this is the add-on for the paper pumpkin for the January paper pumpkin that you can still get now in my online store, and they're like $8. How awesome is that? So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and make sure you comment and share, and I'll give out the gold leafing. It's gilded leafing. I'm gonna get that right. It is quite fun, and like I said, you don't have to have all the heat and emboss stuff. You can just use your tear and tape, because that turned out so pretty, so pretty. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a happy crafting.